We welcome Chelsea to Croatia for a pretty big game in the Champions League. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the NK Zagreb save. I'm Coach Leffer. It's a pleasure to have you with me, and today we're bringing the Ross Jacobs derby because we've got a game against Luco and Chelsea, who are going to be first in this episode. But it's all going swimmingly well. We were last together for the 3-1 win against Celtic in the Champions League, which has secured us pretty much that third spot if we go worst case scenario Europa League. We beat Hajduk 2-0 after that, Danny Loader getting a brace. Then we beat Dynamo in the Zagreb derby, Torres scoring and celebrating by getting sent off a minute later, but we held on for a 1-0 win. I got very annoyed, right? And he got sent off, so I offered him out to clubs and no one wanted him. I offered him out at 10 million and everyone said no. So he's still here. We then lost to Chelsea 2-1 at Stamford Bridge. We went 2-0 down, got a penalty, scored it, and then missed a penalty later on as well by Danny Loader. So it could have been a 2-2 draw. A pretty decent, half-decent performance. We weren't brilliant. Then we went and smashed Istra 4-0. Giacomo getting 2, Fernandez getting 1, and O'Dare scoring his first goal of the season. Marsonia were then put to the sword in the cup with Angelo scoring 2, Sergio getting a goal, and Milanovic as well scoring. As you can see, a very rotated team in that one. And then we went back to the league and beat Rodez 2-0 with Giacomo scoring and Ratinho scoring his first goal of the season. Giacomo also missing a penalty. So we're deep into missing penalty territories at the moment. But today we play Chelsea and then Luco. Then it's an international break. And we'll probably skip the game against Bayern and come back just for the away game against Celtic, because this will be the game that decides if we're going to be going through in the Champions League or in the Europa League. So that'll be an interesting one to play, that one. But let's get into it then. Not much else to discuss. Let's go into the game against Chelsea. We need to pick our starting 11 for that, and we've obviously had a cup game, so we've got quite a rotated team in there. So let's go through this together. Oyarzun in goal. Who else will we have? We'll have probably Bermudez starting at right back. He's a bit more of a better defender than Bojan. In the middle will be Leonardo and O'Dare as the ball playing defenders. Wing back left will be Tosic starting in there because he's match fit. The half back will be the half back. Now this is an interesting choice because Angelo has been in very good form, but I'll probably go with Guillen. I don't trust Torres. No, I am going to trust Torres because he's the better player, which is a bit annoying. If he gets sent off, I'm going to sell him for like 6 million. That's it. In the middle, we're going to be playing Thompson and Fernandez. Thompson against his old club. The inside forward, we will have Gonzalo on the right, Loader on the left, and Giacomo leaving the line. On the bench, we'll have Godino, Ratinho. We'll go Simjonovic. We'll have Guillen. We'll go Bojan. We'll go Benkovic. No, we won't. We'll go Sergio. And then Kalasia, the goalkeeper. And that is how we're going to line up. We'll be back for the start of the game. Okay, so we're here on game day. Oyarzun in goal. Bermudez, Leonardo, O'Dare, Tosic, Torres, Thompson, Fernandez, Gonzalez, Loader, Giacomo are the guys that are going to be scoring a lot of goals. Hopefully. Maybe. Potentially. Orzarko in goal. That's a name I recognise. Why do I recognise that? Maybe we had a chance to sign him ages ago. I don't know. Enzo Orzarkano. Moringo. Have they got any players that aren't regions? No, they're all regions. So, God knows. We've never beaten Chelsea. We've played them 3 times, lost 3 times. So, let's go out there. Say, yeah, we owe Chelsea. We owe Chelsea. And then assertively, I have faith. Come on, boys. Let's go and get a good result against the Chelsea boys. I was going to say scum, but that's a bit hard. Absolutely, the chairman's an absolute hero. So from the off then, we're keeping the ball pretty well. Torres up to Giacomo. Morgadini wins it back. Orzarko goes to Hakan Sahin. Thompson picks it up and nothing goes with it. So Thompson will be hoping to impress and have a good game against his former club. Obviously, we played Chelsea like, was it 15 million? I think we paid Chelsea for him. Maybe a bit less. Giacomo can't get onto the end of that pass. Parodi and Lemonwoski or Mogadino, that's a terrible pass. Tosic picks it up. He goes long with a terrible pass. It's just a game of terrible passing. Thompson does win the ball back though. It goes out wide to Moringo. O'Dare with a header. Torres is robbed on the edge of his own box and Oyarzun makes an easy save. Yeah, we just need to make sure that, you know, we do things right. I might just drop us down to positive just for a little sec and make sure we keep it pretty tight at the back and go like that. I mean, they've had 3 shots, 3 on target, and we haven't had. We've had 1 shot. We are the home team, and I've just realised, yes, invisible yellow today. Moringo, ball in, Hakan Sahin hits the post and the rebound. What a save from Oyarzun that is. It goes in, Leonardo heads the ball away. Gonzalez looks to come away with it. Great ball out to Loader. Loader, that's a really crap pass into D. Giacomo. We need to play better. Let's demand a bit more from them. It's all Chelsea at the moment, which is a little bit of a concern. We're going to go back to attacking because they're smashing us even when we play it on positive. So we might as well go and get some attacking impetus behind us in the game. Everyone fitness and ratings wise is doing okay at the moment. Let's give them another shout of demand more. Because they seem to react to that, whoever we're playing. They seem to react to wanting to demand more. So again, a draw puts us in a decent position. I assume Bayern are beating Celtic because they're still on 0 points. So yeah, I'm expecting us to do alright. Hakan Sahin with a ball in. It's headed there. Tosic clears it away off the line. 8 shots, 5 on target. We need to make something happen here in this game. As we get towards half-time, let's just shout at them to be creative before half-time. That inspires them as we come into the break. Thompson, Leonardo with a header. Torres picks it up. His shot's blocked, and maybe that little bit of inspiration is what they needed to get them back into the game. Ball in, looking for Bermudez at the back post. It's headed across, and Morgadino clears. At half-time, it's 0-0. Bayern are beating Celtic 1-0, so that's okay. Passionately, we owe Chelsea. I'm going to go for it again. I'm going to go passionately again and say that, you know, we have faith and they can do the job. We're not playing badly. We just need to get into the game a little bit more. So let's not go through the middle. Let's go at a slightly higher tempo and see what we can do and allow the guys to have a bit more freedom with their passing. So Leonardo comes forward with it into Thompson. Thompson into Di Giacomo. That's a good ball out right, but just overhit, and Bermudez is never going to get that one. It goes down the line to Hakan Sahin. Into Thompson, well read. Torres out to O'Dare, into Fernandez, back to O'Dare, up to Loader. Loader cuts inside Thompson. There's a lot of space out on this right hand side, but Thompson's gone through the middle, gets a shot off, but it goes past the post. And there's not much he will be excited about with that shot. So we've had 5 shots in total, still none on target. I think I'm going to do Ratinho on for Loader on that side over there because Loader's not having a very good game. And then we might be on Gurana for Di Giacomo up front because, yeah, we need to get involved. Maybe Tosic coming off. We haven't really got a left-sided defender though on the bench, so that would be a bit of an issue. With half an hour to go, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. We've both made 1 sub. They've just bought on Poldevart, which is a very good name. We're gonna do that sub now. We're gonna bring on Gurana for Di Giacomo. We're actually gonna mix it up a bit and go deep line forward, and then put both of the inside forwards onto attack. And we're actually going to put the Mazzala onto attack as well, so that we can get a few more men forward, try and get some people into the box and in and around the goal. I think that'll be quite useful. As see, Tosic would be the next person to come off. Torres, sorry, would be the next person to come off. So could give Gullian a go out there. Corner to Chelsea though. Poldevart puts it in. It's a header, and Oyarzun makes a good save. Still 0-0. That's a great ball out to the wing to Ratinho. Can we launch this counter attack? Ball in. Gonzalez is at the back. He gets on 1-on-1. Ozorko makes a great save. Oh, that was the opportunity. Thompson will swing this one in. Gonzalez will keep it alive. It's a poor clearance, but nothing obviously comes from it. I hate it when it stops like that. It can't just... The game would never... Like, the highlight wouldn't just peter out where the ball's in the box. At least see them, like, clearing it away or something. It's very frustrating. 10 minutes to go. We've had 1 shot on target, but I'm actually quite happy with how we've played. Chelsea, as I said, we've always lost when we've played Chelsea, so I am quite happy the fact that we're not losing. But hold your horses. Poldevart in. Tosic clears it. Gurana should get there but doesn't. Poldevart keeps it alive. Into Costa. Mourinho. Ball up. O'Dare lets that run, and Leonardo sweeping in well. Tosic. Fernandez goes long looking for Ratinho. Ratinho puts a cross in. It falls to Gonzalez, who's tackled. Oh, Torres. What a ball that is. Out to Bermudez. Ball in. And Parodi gets it away. Hakan Sahin now. They're trying to go end to end. And Hakan Sahin keeps it alive. Into Jones. He goes over the top into Poldevart. Poldevart shoots, and Oyarzun makes the save. Let's get our final sub on a bit of fresh legs. I don't want Torres getting sent off, so Greeley come on to replace him, and Oyarzun catches the header. And is it going to be a 0-0? Is it going to finish as a 0-0 firing blanks game? It still puts us in with a chance of actually getting out of the group, but yeah, I'm not sure. Is it worth going into the Europa League to try and make the most of it? Oyarzun with a good catch. Now we do have a counter on if he goes out to the wing. He goes out to the right wing. Gonzalez gets there. Ratinho can't keep that in. Fernandez up to Tosic. Tosic has a bit of space. He tries to put a cross in, and we go into 4 minutes of injury time. And Thompson will have this corner. Taking his time, swings it in, looking for Bermudez, and that's all Zarco. Too much height on the corner, easy for the goalkeeper to pick that one out of the air. We have a throw, Guillén into Thompson, back to Guillén, into Bermudez. His cross is blocked, and now that gives Chelsea a chance to throw men forward for one last gasp chance as Poldevart has it. Tosic with a good tackle into O'Dare. Guillén, Fernandez, back to Guillén, into Fernandez. O'Dare again, keeping the ball well. Fernandez up to Ratinho. There is the overlap on. Ratinho's giving it away to Jones. It goes to Hakan Sahin. Hakan Sahin, Jones is there and he fires his shot past the post. That could have been curtains, that one. Let's demand a bit more of them here. Oyarzun will probably have to go long with this one and does. And Parodi heads it. Ramilo Costa into Lawotsky. He goes with a long with Tosic with a clearance. O'Dare completes it. And that's a great ball to release Ratinho. He's got a man in the box, but his cross is blocked. And in 20 seconds to go, not even that, about 5 seconds to go, Thompson with the ball in. O'Dare can't win the header. It's there, it is. I will take a 0-0. I mean, they outplayed us. I will take a 0-0. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm not too pissed off with that. That's okay. Right, next up, the Ross Jacobs derby. We go. I think we either go to Luko or we invite Luko to the CLF Zagreb arena, and it'll be good to see how Ross Jacobs lines up his team. We'll see you then. Okay, so Ross Jacobs brings his team to the CLF Zagreb arena. So hello Ross, welcome to this wonderful venue. Obviously you've never been here before, because when you were at the club as a backroom staff member, we were playing at Kranjevica. So you have Bajtiki in goal, Butrovic, Helenovic, Matsovic, Gabric, Pavlik and Pertuladze, Kalin, Golob, Tomic and Jelakic up front. We have made a couple of changes. Bojan comes in at right back and Bayan comes in at left back. Angelo replaces Fernandez, who picked up a little knock in training, so he is rested. Loda, Gonzalez and DJ Como all keep their places. On the bench, Calasia, Sergio, Bermudez, Ring, Strandberg, Simjonovic, Ratinho and Guarana. So let's get into this. We will go and tell them to put on a performance for the fans. I am expecting us to win. He's just been rested. He's been after more regular action. Let's see how he gets on. But yes, I'm expecting us to beat Luko. You are firmly bottom of the table. 7 points from 14 games. You have won 2 games. So congrats. O'Dare heads it away. Kalin is there. It comes back to Jelakic. It goes in. Tomic with a header in Oyarzun's forced into a save. And that's not how this game is meant to go. We're meant to be absolutely all over Luko here. Obviously Ross and I had a good handshake before the game as we came out the tunnel. Thompson out to Bojan. Bojan ball in, looking for DJ Como. Gonzalez keeps it alive. Angelo. I don't know how you would pronounce it. But we're starting to assert, it looks like, assert our dominance on this game. Bajtiki goes long. Callan's beaten in the air by Baina. Loda into Angelo again. Just holds onto the ball. Back to Loda. Loda into Torres. Torres to Angelo. Into Thompson. Thompson comes forward with it. Into the box. Shoots Bajtiki. Makes a good save. It comes out to Bojan. Bojan to Angelo. Into Thompson. We're keeping the ball really well. Angelo. Loda. Someone's just winding for the perfect opportunity. It falls to Thompson. Oh, I thought that was it on his left foot. I thought he was going to bend one. But Jelakic is tackled by Torres. Torres now tries to get it back and obviously gives away a foul. Because he will at some point get a yellow card. Possibly a red card in this game. You just never really know. We are going to... I think we're actually going to go for a much higher tempo in this situation. We're trying to plough the ball through the middle, which might not be the best of tactics because it's pretty congested in there. Leonardo, Gonzalez into Torres, Angelo. Good ball through to Loda. Loda puts a cross in. It falls to Thompson and Bajtiki makes a save again. Damn it, let it in, Bajtiki. Thompson with a corner and it's spilt, and that's a free kick to Luko because someone pushed the goalkeeper, which is pretty foolish in this day and age. Thompson out to Baina. Baina ball in and it's go all the way through to Bojan. Bojan pulls it back in again looking for Loda, and Luko are just about hanging on. Are they going to hit us on the counter-attack? Baina in. DJ Como, no they're not. His 10th goal of the season makes it 1-0, and will that be the floodgates opening as Bayana with a lovely cross to flick that into DJ Como. Torres then just dunks it down the line left-footed. Bayana with a first-time cross. DJ Como runs across his man and makes it 1-0 to Zagreb. A lovely stuff. Sorry Ross, but it does look like you're getting relegated this season. Thompson hits a free kick and Bajtiki does really well to touch that past the post. Thompson then takes the corner. He's on all set pieces, it seems, for NK Zagreb in this game. Leonardo, Bojan. Bojan tries to cross it, but Leonardo picks it up. Torres, Angelo back to Torres, into Leonardo. And we're just keeping the ball very nice. It's very calm. We're playing well. It's all going okay. Angelo wins the header. O'Dare picks it up. Back to Angelo. Into Loda. Loader comes forward, out to Bojana again. Already got one assist, looking for a second, but Diagiacomo just heads it over the bar. Yeah, we're playing well here. O'Dare out to Bojana. Bojana comes forward, Angelo into Thompson. Thompson has a bit of space, lays it off to Gonzalez. Can't get that shot off and gives it away. And we have to try and win this back, and we do. Angelo with a good tackle. Bojana puts the ball in. Diagiacomo just the wrong side of the post once again. And yeah, Luco, they offered a bit in the first half. They offered one opportunity, but they missed it. But it's all Zagreb now. Thompson into Gonzalez, all the way across, looking for Loader, but Angelo picks it up from Thompson. Thompson onto his left foot again, tries that curling shot that we know he loves, but just puts it over. I mean, we are in Croatia now. This is going to make it, I think, 14 played, 14 wins, which is quite frankly ridiculous. I know we've gone 2 back-to-back seasons unbeaten, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone in Football Manager go a complete season winning every game. Now, you might know someone, so please let me know. But do you think we can do it? Gonzalez is head away. Thompson's there, shoots, and Baitiki jumps on the ball. Good save. But yeah, 14 played, 14 wins. It's still very early in the season, but even at this point, that record is absolutely ridiculous. Loader comes forward with it into Angelo. Angelo just holds on into Loader from range. Baitiki with an easy save. I love this team. I do love it. Oh, Bojan's out. We do have Bermudez on the bench. A bruised thigh. You can stay on with a bruised thigh, I think. That's not a problem. You can play through that as a professional footballer. Gabric into Tomic. Tomic back to Gabric. Lays it all the way back to Matasevic, who's put under pressure. Thompson robs him. He's got to square it. He does. Diagiacomo square it once more, and he does. And Hello shoots. That's a very good goal. Nicking the ball there. We've chucked men forward, and it's 2-0 just before half-time. The centre-back there, Matasevic, really caught on the ball by Thompson. He then laid it into Diagiacomo. Actually played it a little bit too behind him, but Diagiacomo had the whereabouts to lay it into Angelo's path. Left-footed strike. This guy really should be playing more for us, Angelo, because he is scored. I think he's now scored 4 in 3 in the 3 appearances he's played this year. I think he scored 4 goals. He is very, very good. I'm gonna say I'm pleased. Keep it going. Let's not drop off. I know Thompson's down to 60-something%. We'll see if he improves as the game keeps going, but I'm not 100% for. And hello into Thompson. Here he is. So yeah, he's a bit knackered. And hello to Loader into Thompson. One more to Gonzalez. In it goes. Cleared away really well. Leonardo Thompson. Bojana on the left-hand side. Ball in. Diagiacomo's there. It's 3. His 11th goal of the season. 2 assists for Bojana in this game. He's doing very well at left-back. And our board are pissed off with the signing of him. It wasn't a financially good deal for the club. I disagree. I think he's, in this current market, as a backup left-back with the stats he's got and the attributes he's got as well, I think he is brilliant to have in this team. Thompson with a ball in. Tomic with a really poor clearance. O'Dare, he was looking for his 2nd goal of the season. Leonardo into Thompson. I think now we're 3-0 up. I am going to rest Thompson. We will bring Ring Stamberg on for Thompson. Swap you two over like that. And we will go from there, because no need to risk injury. In fact, I might do Bojan as well as he's injured. Where's Bermudez? There he is. Bermudez for Bojan. Just keeping it. We want to avoid injuries. Bojan with the ball in. Just looking for a dare. Is that a penalty? It is a penalty. I'm going to change the player. Diagiacomo. No. Diagiacomo's on a hat-trick. He can take it. And here we go. And he fires it into the bottom corner as well. We bring on Bermudez for Bojan, which is very nice indeed. His hat-trick today, Luca Diagiacomo, comes from the penalty spot. And his 12th goal of the season in 14 games. He is having a great start to this campaign. It's going very, very well indeed. Torres out to Bojana. Bojana looks to put it in. Loader gets there. Diagiacomo. Is that another penalty? I think it is. And Diagiacomo's picked up an injury. No, so it's goal kick. VAR ruled it out. But, oh no, this... What is it? Upper body. Okay, hopefully it's not too bad. At worst, I'm thinking dislocated shoulder, but then I think it would say shoulder injury. Hopefully it's just like a bruised rib or something like that, because we do not want Diagiacomo to be out for a long period of time. That would be an absolute nightmare. But, Ross, you've brought your team to the CLF Zagreb arena, and it looks like you're going to get a bit of a spanking. Only your 1 shot on target, which came in like the first 2 or 3 minutes, as we're looking to pile on the misery a bit here. Gabric with a header away. It's flicked on once more by Tomic, but it's only Bermudez to pick it up. Torres, Loader, Torres, Angelo, Bermudez. I thought the sub right back was going to get a game. Stangberg, Angelo, Torres, Guarana shoots. Just over the bar with a curling effort. But yeah, it's been a very comfortable performance, this one. We find ourselves quite comfortably top of the league. Grana over a free kick. Oh, he's fired it in for his first goal of the season. 5-0, a great hit from Grana there. An absolutely wonderful strike with his left foot. Oh, curls it just round the wall. You could probably blame the wall for not being strong there. But 5-0. I was going to say 3, but that puts us, look at this, 4-33. A goal difference of 31. We've only conceded 2 goals in the league all season. And it still stands as the record that the most goals we've conceded in one game is 2 to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. So, really, we are playing superb. As Kristic hears me talking about defensive stats and wants to get in on the action. Pertsulas, Pavlik, out to Bertrovic. Bertrovic comes forward with it, holds it up. Jelik Balta back to Pavlik, and there's 5 minutes to go in this game. Can Luko get a consolation for Ross Jacobs? And it's just being passed around with no real meaningful effort of going anywhere, and that's what it amounted to. Really wasn't anything happening in that game, as we'll just praise them into the last 5 minutes, or last minute even. 2 minutes of injury time as well. It's going to be a very, very convincing 5-0 win. Baitiki goes long with the ball. O'Dare wins the header, and that should be that as Angelo plays it left. And it is superb second half performance. And I am very, very happy with that indeed. Really sorry, Ross. I don't know if your job is insecure. We'll have a quick look. Bojan injured. Fractured ribs. Okay, we'll send you to the specialist for 3 to 4 weeks. 5-star Zagreb triumph. Press conference. Grana ends the goal drought. Diagiacomo on form. I can't talk to him because he's injured, and we've already spoken to him. Yeah, but look at 19 matches won in a row. Absolutely ridiculous. If we can get a 6-0 win. Oh no, because it's up here, isn't it? This is the most latest. I was going to say, if that had gone 3, 4, 5, 6, that would have been amazing. But yeah, just an unbelievable run of form that we're on at the moment. As I said, we will come back for the last Champions League group stage game against Celtic before we go into the winter window. So that's when we're back. We're going to play all these games offline and hopefully increase our lead against Hajduk in the league. If we beat FC Bayern, I'm confident that we'll go through in second place. But I don't think we will, because Bayern are one of the strongest in the group. We'll have to see what happens. How can they put up with the atmosphere at the CLF Zagreb arena? Can they cope? But let's go and look at Luko. I don't think your job is under threat, because I can't declare interest in the job, which is what we'll do. Your goalkeeper, Baitiki, is pretty shit. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you'll be a yo-yo club. If you go down, hopefully Luka will come back up under Ross Jacobs' guidance. But if we go into job security, Luka are there. No, you're stable. You're still stable. Yet you've lost the last 4 games and you got a win. I think you are obviously going to really be battling hard against relegation. If we go to the season preview, yeah, you're 450 to 1 to win the league. So yeah, that was always going to be the odds are always going to be against you. Let's leave it that way, Ross. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please do keep leaving your comments and everything. If you want to be a patron, the link is in the description below. You can join your name here, get your name in the backroom staff of my club. Somewhere you pick your club or pick the position you want to be in, or if you manage another club, we can make you just change their name and give it to you. Let me know. It's $1 a month is the minimum. It goes up to I think $10 a month. And if you want to buy some CLF merchandise, link is in the description. Go to the Teespring store. There's phone cases, t-shirts and mugs that you can buy, and everything like that is really good. Join the Discord channel as well. We're always chatting football and Football Manager in there. And go and check out the Football Talk podcast, which me and my friend Josh host every Sunday, released around about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'd probably say, maybe a little bit earlier. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure. For now, I'm out. Cheers.